There is a mistake that many of you make here, which is to choose the school first. Oh, as Seoul National University is a good university, so I have to apply to Seoul National University? No, don't ever think like this. Hello everyone, this is Moses, the one who help you if you're interested to study in Korea. Did you enjoy the benefit of GKSG I talked about in the last video? Today I'm going to talk about the GKSG application qualifications, and it might be some different, like some slightly changes each year, but the basic information are the same. And the announcement also is released in the mid-February next year. That's why I'm going to explain to you using the GKSG 2021 document. So let's get it. Before we talk about your eligibility, you definitely need to know about the tracks. There are two types of GKSG tracks. There is an embassy track and university track. Also within here, science engineering majors of regional university applicants, there are various courses such as Korean language teaching professionals and research programs. So you need to know this track clearly so that you can decide which one to apply for. This is because the application qualifications are slightly different for each type, and the list of the school is also different. There is a mistake that many of you make here, which is to choose the school first. Oh, as Seoul National University is a good university, so I have to apply to Seoul National University? No, don't ever think like this. Be sure to choose the department you want to go and check the school that supports the department. And you need to find the track that supports the school as well. Please know that you have to select a department first, because it has no meaning if you select a school or a track first. Now let's take a look at the difference between embassy track and university track. The embassy track method refers to the method of sending your document at the Korean embassy in your country for the evaluation. And the university track refers to the method of sending your document directly to a university in Korea for evaluation. In case of GKSU, the number of admission for the university track was smaller than that of embassy track. In the case of GKSG, there are a lot of applicants selected for university track, right? And if you apply for the university track process, you can choose from the total of 3 university and apply. On the other hand, university track require only 1 university to be selected. The list of university is divided into type A and type B. The type A mainly include universities in Seoul or Korea's prestigious universities. Type B has the mainly local universities. There is a video I have made explaining how to choose a university in Korea, so please check it out if you are curious. And when the list of GKSG University will be posted, I will make another video explaining it. Now let's take a look at the process. First, let's take a look at the embassy track. First of all, there are a degree program and a research program in the embassy track process. A degree program generally refers to a master's program or a doctoral program. A total of 10 people are selected for the research course, and it means that they go to research as a professor rather than acquiring a general degree. There are a total of 3 research programs: postdoctoral research program, professional exchange program, and program of education, culture, international cooperation professionals. However, these courses may not apply to most of you who is watching this video, except those who have received an invitation letter from the university can apply. And there is a Korean language teaching professionals program in the embassy track. To apply for this course, you must meet the following conditions. First, you have to be an elementary, middle school teacher and a university professor in your country. Second, you must have at least 2 years of teaching experience. Lastly, the topic score must be at least level 4 or higher. In fact, there is a low competitive process because it has a very hard requirements. However, this process probably won't apply to you either. The third case is an overseas Korean. However, if you are one, you will definitely know it for sure. In fact, I'm going to skip this part because it doesn't apply to you. The general course is for you to get a master's or doctorate degree. You can choose 3 universities from a total of Type A and Type B universities. So, you have to write a total of 3 universities in your application, 2 of which are Type A or Type B. It doesn't matter, but in the last column, the Type B university must be chosen. And all 3 universities you will choose has to be different universities. You can apply if you meet the eligibility criteria I will mention later. Now it's university track. There are 2 types of university track, a degree program and a research program, which are same with the embassy track process. First, the research program is the same as the embassy track. The difference is that they are science and engineering major of regional university applicant. The local university science and engineering course, which is typical university's choice that are only local universities not situated in Seoul. I say that there are many universities and prestigious universities in Seoul on the A-type university list, right? However, if you choose a local university science and engineering course is the university track process. You cannot choose this type A. However, it may have the advantage of making the competition a little bit easier. Yes, finally is the eligibility to apply. Was the track explanation too long? But still, I have to explain to you for you to know the difference between the track so that when you will be applying, there will be no problem. So now let's take a look at the eligibility for you to apply. First is the nationality. Here is the list of countries that are eligible to apply. You must be included in this country to be able to apply. What I'm showing you now is the information of GKSG 2021. Actually, it won't change much. Usually only the number changes slightly. There is a table for each course, so be sure to check it out. Also, not only your nationality, but also your parents' nationality must be the same as you. So check the information here. The second is the degree requirement. Actually, it's no more. If you want to apply for master's degree, you must have a bachelor's degree. And if you want to do a PhD, of course, you must have a master's degree. You need to present your transcript and graduation certificate. And the next one is the age. If you look here, it says that only those under age of 40 can apply. It says that he or she must be born after September 1st, 1981. But considering this was the last year document, this year the application will be available only after September 1st of 1982. And the most important thing is grades. For grades, your average GPA must exceed the following conditions. It is written here as your latest school. master's score if you are applying for PhD. And if you are applying for a master's degree, you can combine the score from the bachelor's degree. You can easily check your GPA in the area through your university because each country has a slightly different credit system. I will discuss about grade converting in the next video. And the last part is health. This part is not a big deal as long as you don't have any physical problem. That's enough for you to study in Korea. You can submit this part through the self-checklist. And if you pass the second interview, you are required to submit a medical assessment for a professional doctor. So, how was it, guys? Is it the condition, was it hard more than you thought, right? Kirugi.com. Yes, guys, today we learned about the difference between GKS tracks and application requirements, but it might be hard for you to understand because I'm speaking it in words. It will be better if you are filling the document with me, so don't miss out the next video because in the next video I will fill out the document with the grade conversion. So see you in the next video. Bye.